my god.
Olga,
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you
Hi.
doing, Olga?
Hi. I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm great. I'm sorry for the wait. My
Oh no, it's all
apologies.
good.
Could you do me a favor? Could you go to the top right and make sure you click the view button on the Zoom client and make sure you have gallery view selected?
I'm already there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Olga, please introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Olga. I've been streaming for about 3 years now, mainly variety, but I did start out in IRL, and then I
Okay.
suddenly started going back into it because I'm totally burnt out on games right now. There's not really anything fun.
Agreed.
I'm not sure what else to
What?
add
So
about
are
me.
you full time on Twitch? You said you've been streaming for 3
Yeah,
years.
so yeah, I'm full time on Twitch right now. I just recently quit my job, so I could also pursue because I'm in full school time as well.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing both streaming
Oh
and
wow.
right
Okay.
now.
How do you balance that?
Thank you, Salty.
I don't. I'm kind of like
Fair
losing
enough.
my mind over here.
Every day is an adventure, basically, and you
Pretty
gotta
much, yeah.
What do you
figure
go
it
to
out.
school for?
Right now I'm majoring in electrical engineering.
Nice.
Oh
Okay.
my
Yeah.
god.
Nice.
And
Okay.
How far are you into your
STEM.
program?
Oh, I'm basically first year right now,
Oh,
so I
okay.
switched majors. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From
Nice,
marketing
nice.
to electrical engineering. So the jump between math classes has been
Oh,
actually insane.
astronomical for sure. Now you're taking like
Fuck
multivariate
math.
calculus and discrete mathematics and
I hate
that
math.
sucks.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
everywhere.
Fucking hate math.
It takes so long.
Math is the
Like,
universal
Yeah.
language, though, man.
Yeah,
That is
fuck the
true.
universal
Yeah.
language then. All right.
Yeah.
So
We
Olga,
drop
No
out
one
of
gets it,
college.
right?
Olga, so you've been streaming for 3 years. You quit your job recently. You're still going to school for electrical engineering. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you ever? Okay, I don't want to. Like, would you ever? Do you ever see yourself like going full time on Twitch and being like, you know what? I'm gonna
yes.
take a year off of school.
Yes, I actually have, because when I was younger, I totally looked up to like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, IS Cupquake, all those big YouTubers. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to be them. I need to be them. And so I stopped that for a while because I was like, that's kind of crazy. I'm definitely like more of the homebody and more like not as outgoing for sure. But I think it would be cool to have that opportunity to definitely be a full-time streamer. But I would still, aside from that, still pursue my education and
Okay.
still try and
Good.
get my degree
That's
for
a good
sure.
thing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's been like your favorite moments so far from like streaming?
Honestly, I think it's hard to say because streaming, there's always good moments, but sometimes it's like really great, and other times it's like really bad, especially when you get or into drama and stuff like that. I will say one of the best things that probably happened to me with streaming was like I was lucky enough for my supporters to give me enough money to buy a computer, because for the longest time I was only streaming off of my phone, IRL only.
Wow.
And so I finally got enough money to get a computer, and I think that was probably the best moment for me.
Hell yeah, that's fantastic.
Thanks.
Are
So
you? I was just gonna ask, are you Russian? Because the name Olga is like a really common Russian name. I was curious.
No, I'm full American, but I do have like
Okay.
I guess Russian genes. But
Okay.
the name Olga comes from what I used to name my Dark Souls characters.
oh
Olga's such a
okay,
gross
okay.
name. And then I finally just became it.
yeah. Have you played
Uh,
Demon Souls yet on the?
No, I haven't.
new
I don't
one?
have a PS5. I'm still waiting
Oh, okay.
to get it because they're always
They're all
taken.
sold out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Olga, was me reaching out to you the first time you've heard of the Lover Host show?
No, it's not the first time I've heard of it, but I definitely had only watched a little bit here and there originally. But since you've messaged me, I've definitely watched a lot more for sure.
Okay.
I was super nervous. I'm like, oh, I need to get all the
Yeah.
information I need before I get on here.
No, for sure. Yeah. So, what would you say is like your first impression of the show?
A lot of fun. It looks like you guys always have so much fun. And I've been watching this whole time, and you guys always seem to have like a lot of jokes, fun. You guys know each other, very welcoming. And that's what I like the most about it.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Who was I was just gonna ask, who was the person on the Lover Host that you had the most interest in, or did you see someone that you're just like, whoa, that would be cool to be on theirs, or is there a celebrity that you'd like to have a Lover Host?
Good
I
one.
know it's a lot of questions.
Okay,
Choose
so I guess like first to be like for them to be who I'm like I guess going for as Lover Host. I'm not sure honestly. I feel like And it could be anybody.
It could be a celebrity, yeah.
Whoever
Yeah,
tickles
it
your
can be
pickle,
anybody at
babe.
all.
Whoever
You can pick
tickles
anyone.
your fancy, like
Musician, actor, anything. Underwater.
Michael
Minor.
Jackson.
Michael
Underwater
Jackson.
drill
Full
sergeant.
Huddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd.
I don't know about
Underwater
Little
welder.
Hetty. I think Mads Mikkelsen would be really cool to have on.
Ooh.
Hot dogs.
He's really
Okay.
he has like that. I don't know, that really attractive older man look, I guess.
I don't know who that is. Is that like a streamer or something?
I don't know who that is either.
Oh, he's
No,
an
no.
actor.
Oh, he's an
An actor?
actor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll Google his ass.
He was,
He was in James Bond, if I'm not
Who
mistaken.
is it?
Google
He was the
that.
evil
He's
guy.
Hannibal.
He's old as fuck.
Oh,
though.
Mads
Yeah.
Mikkelsen?
Shit, girl,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Oh.
What's your type?
but he looks good, right?
I mean, he has that
He looks
charisma.
alright.
Are you
Or
into
death
older
bags.
guys?
Wait.
He's Hannibal. He's Hannibal.
Yeah, he's Hannibal.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's Hannibal from the TV show. Yeah.
Oh, from the
Oh, yeah, I
TV
like it
show.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
mean-
she was talking about Anthony. Okay, never mind. What was the guy in Silence of the Lambs' name? What was his name?
Anthony
Hannibal
Hopkins.
Lecter.
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, you're
okay.
talking about the actor. Oh,
Yeah.
No, the
okay.
actor, the actor. Okay.
Okay.
So, Olga, what about your when was your last relationship, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh no, for sure. My last relationship, I think, was probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Maybe a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I was public with it on stream, but like immediately after I lost like 20 people watching, I was like, so unfortunately we did have like a deep conversation about like, cause I'm a very work oriented person. And when I didn't want to end the relationship just because people left for sure, but I think you can kind of tell when somebody picks their work and they really admire or want to keep working and going towards it. So we continued on for a couple months after that, but I think it just wasn't working out with like, cause we were long distance too. So it wasn't working out with like the,
Oh,
yeah,
it was long distance. Okay.
with that and then the stream and then, just comments sometimes people have.
So then would you make your next relationship public again to your stream?
Yeah, I would do it again because I don't
Okay.
personally, for me, I don't think it's right to really hide something like that. 'Cause, I mean, I guess I get it in a way because sometimes you'd want your relationship to be private, but at the same time, I want to still honor that relationship and still let them know, like, yeah, I want people to know that I'm dating you. That's kind of why I'm dating you. You're
What
special to
what
me.
does going on Level House mean to you? Like, what's the reason that you're here? Like, what screams out? I want to do that. Like, I'm going to audition for it because I want to do it. So, what is that fire behind it that makes you want to get that seat on there?
Good question.
That's a really good question. The pressure's kind of on for sure. I think it's definitely, I'll get off that straight off the bat. It's definitely good for exposure, definitely. But I think it'll be interesting to get more outreach into the community because I don't know many other streamers. And unfortunately, I'm really bad with communication and I'd really like to get out there, get to know more streamers, network, maybe have some friends. Because right now with school and streaming, I don't really have much friends outside of here and it's quarantine, So I think it would be great to get to know people. And I mean, if it does so happen that me and whoever the Love and Host end up going on a date, which I'm not sure how that works, to be honest, that'd be cool to experience as well. I definitely like to get to know people.
Okay. All right. After the show, and if you basically, I mean, as you know, you choose lover host before you go into the show. After every elimination is announced whether that person chose love or host. If you make it until the end and you end up choosing love, then you go on a little one-on-one date on that person's stream, like a one-on-one date, like, you know what I mean, like on Discord, like, and it's just like, but then if you choose host, you basically get the viewers from that show to your channel.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of like a steal or save type of scenario.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So do you, how do you react to like, if someone's talking shit, like what's your usual reaction?
Honestly, so I feel like the best reaction to have in that instance, I'm usually, I like to get back. I like to say something back because I'm like, oh, like, how could you say that about me, or whatever it is. But I've noticed just through time, it's better to just not say anything and not even interact with that person. Because the minute you do, I feel like maybe they've already gotten their gratification for the day. They've gotten the reaction they wanted.
Okay, maybe I should reword this.
Oh,
I meant like in terms of like being on the show and then like one of the other contestants tries to go at you in a way.
Oh, Well, then I would say it's kind of fair game
Yeah.
if that's the case. And I think I would go back at them. I don't think I'm very like malicious in the sense where I would be rude about it, but I do think that I would consider that as like, okay, all right, I'll try and maybe have some banter back and forth, but I don't think I would intentionally try and spoil anything of theirs.
Okay. Chat, we're 20 subs away from 150 subs a stream, by the way. Let me ask you another question. Actually, I feel like I'm hogging the mic.
You can no, go.
Okay. Olga, what about like you like from based off of like being in previous relationships, what's your like most outstanding toxic trait?
My toxic trait, I would definitely say is I'm really bad at communicating. That, and I'm like I was saying earlier, I'm definitely a workaholic. I spend a lot of time working, and because I'm also bad at communication, I don't really like when it comes to relationship, I definitely have a harder time, I guess, because I forget. Someone will message me and I'll read it, oh, I'll reply later, I'll reply later. And then 5 hours goes by and I'm like, shit, okay, well, they think I'm a jerk now. But I don't mean it in like a mean way, but I definitely get focused and zoom in, especially when it comes to work.
Right. For sure. Okay. Well,
So what were
ahead.
your traits that you feel that you need to work on from your past relationship before you go into the next one?
Communication. And I definitely need to spend some time away from maybe, because it's not good to be working and going to school and focusing on all this stuff all the time. So I definitely think it'd be good for me to like step away and just spend maybe 2 hours just with them hanging out either at the end of the day or the beginning of the day or whenever it works and stuff like that. I think I definitely need to work on communication for sure.
For sure. Okay. Tony, thank
Good
you for
idea.
the 5 gifted subs. Much love, man. Thank you. Who else has a question for Olga?
Do you have an idea date you'd like to go on, or on a date that you've been on before that you enjoyed a lot that you maybe want to do again?
Yeah, I actually went on to this one day where it was like a tree climbing course with zip lining. And so
Oh,
you'd like
shit.
zip line through like
That's
a few
terrifying.
trees and then like do like this obstacle course to get to the next, but it was all suspended in air. And I think that was like a really cool date because you can still talk while you're going through and like you're waiting to get onto the obstacle course, but you still have time to like enjoy yourself and go around and have fun. For sure. I think that's definitely one of my favorite
Okay.
dates
I have a
I've had.
question.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
go ahead, Ethnessa.
What is something you would absolutely have to have in the guy you're talking to? Like, what would they have to like bring to the table for you?
I would say for sure be funny. That's like the biggest one. I think that's everyone's biggest one, right? They have to be funny. I mean, not like hilariously funny all the time because that's hard to manage, but I definitely think they have to be funny and be, I guess, up to date with, I don't know, pop culture, I guess. I think that's really important. Also, I guess in like a stable work environment. I don't know if that's worded right, but I guess
Stable
Like
income
self-sufficient?
or
self-sufficient. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah, like self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I'm pretty independent myself, and so if somebody's not, well, yeah, I guess self-sufficient would be the best way.
You don't want him stealing from your wallet or anything, like while you're in the
Well,
other
I mean,
room,
like,
right?
I wouldn't mind it if he was like, "Hey,
ju-
can I have some cash?" I'd be like, "I mean, sure, but
What if he just took it from you though?
Yeah,
that's
What if
stealing.
he just like
That's
took it?
stealing.
That's what I
I'm
do.
pretty sure
What
that's
if he
called
actually just
stealing.
It's not
Yeah.
stealing if it's your
You guys are
girlfriend.
stealing.
No.
What? All right.
Yeah, dude. It's like the
Stealing?
second you get into a relationship with someone,
Whoa.
you're automatically like agreeing implicitly that like my money's your money,
Absolutely
your money's
not.
my money.
I don't know.
So, like,
I don't.
it's
Maybe
not-
like
$10
a
to
couple of
mute.
years.
Yeah, but that's but beyond the money thing, why wouldn't he just ask you for it? That's what I try to figure out. Why he's just like taking money from the wallet. You know what I'm
Drugs.
saying?
What is wrong with you guys?
Does
Yeah.
body
What,
count matter?
Stealing money?
Whoa, slow down. All right,
Yeah,
everyone, slow
I'm
down.
confused. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I think if you were ever in a tight spot, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, sure. I'm not going to be like, no, like it's my money only. Like if he was in a tight spot,
my
for
money.
sure, I would
It's
offer
mine.
money and I would help him out.
Yeah.
But I'm not just going to, I'm not going to like fully financially support something like, like that where
Yeah.
they're not able to.
Okay. Who else?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think would help you stand out from everyone else on the show?
Oh, that's tough because I generally consider myself really kind of introverted and laid back. I do think I'm normally like naturally pretty energetic and all over the place for sure. And I think that might be one of the biggest things. I know this might have been said a lot. I'm definitely off the wall. I don't know if GoneDoc had seen any of my streams or previous clips or anything like that, but I'm definitely a little out there, and I definitely think that might stick out more once I get more comfortable in like the situation. I've definitely, yeah. Like right now, I'm super nervous. I'm trying so
it's
hard
okay.
to keep my composure.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's normal.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I had to hiccup.
Yeah, but I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Is there anything that you have that like you can't do? Like I know there's red flags you can like sift through, and you're like, nah, it's reasonable and makes sense. But is there anything like that you can't?
What is a deal breaker for you then?
What's a deal breaker for me? Man, I guess if you see League of Legends installed on their computer, I'd have to walk away.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah.
I hear so much shit about that game.
Dude, no, you literally look if anyone chat and plays that, delete the game and then your life will get better. That's what happened to me.
Chill.
I literally stopped playing it and
No
I feel good every day. It's I don't know what it is.
All right.
Maybe that in Overwatch, right?
What are your love languages?
Yeah.
What are your love languages?
What do you want that significant other to be like doing while you're in a relationship with them? You know.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I have the worst love language, because my love language is gift giving. When I like somebody, I like to give them gifts. I like to give them stuff. And while, I think it translates as like one of the worst ones, because that's how I view love in like a weird way, is like gift giving. And it's not like the most glamorous gifts, but like a gift that would mean something, not just like.
Yeah, it's not
Spending
as
anything
bad
wrong
as you
with
think.
that?
It's
Hey,
yeah,
yo.
there's nothing wrong with that.
So
let me tell y'all something, okay?
Yeah.
Getting a gift for someone it's gonna like do something to their day,
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of not having that as your only love language. You know what I mean? If that's your only love language, then it might be a little
become a
trouble.
sugar daddy.
Yeah.
So you said it's not the biggest gifts that matter, and the small ones matter just as well. So what if like we're dating and you come home and I'm like, yo, baby, I got you a gift, and I gave you this box, and you open it and it's a fucking rock that I grabbed from outside.
I would still love that rock. I would still have that rock. And for instance, like
Nicer than
there's
I'll
this
ever be.
Yeah.
So how many? Wait, so how many
someone
gifts?
gave me for my previous job, and for some reason I just really, they're like, thank you, we I guess we tumble rocks, have this rock. And I was like, oh shit, thanks, okay. And I still have it back there because I'm like, I don't know, I just like it.
Alright, so how many? So they just keep giving you gifts. Eventually, you like turn into like a hoarder. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna
Can't
say?
get out of your house.
What
They have to
happened?
dig you
They
out.
bring
Then
you
I
like
get
a
signed
dead
up for that
bird,
show,
some dog
right?
shit, you
Yeah,
know,
they're
it's just
knocking
like-
on your door with cameras, but
Yeah, I'm like, come on in. Here's my collection of rocks, I guess.
Bring
Yeah,
like a
I-
This
dead
gift has to
rat.
be a garage.
What is the nicest and most creative gift you've given someone then?
So the best gift I ever given is for my mom, and she loves turtles. So I got her like this tiny, I just went to Walmart and I got her this tiny little turtle plush and like a notebook. She also really likes notebooks. And so I took like 2 to 3 pages out of that notebook and just wrote like some really heartfelt things about, I was like, oh, you're the best mom ever, and I love you, and you're so strong, and all that stuff. And she cried. So I consider that my best gift I've ever given, for sure.
How about ever received? What's the best gift you've ever received?
So I'm really into Monster Hunter World. I'm not sure if any of you guys are super familiar with it, but I got this Velkhana statue. It's right back there. It's one of the best gifts. I don't know if you want me to bring it up or not, but
it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to.
Well, I really like my figures, so I'll go grab it.
Yeah.
I want some of those nanolith.
I love subs as a gift. Don't you guys,
It's
Chad?
this. I know this
Wow.
might
Some
be
subs.
crazy because
Yeah, I love
I always
it.
make
Yeah.
fun of people with
Subs.
figures. But
Oh,
it's
that's
this,
cool.
and it's like the best thing I've gotten. I love it. I cherish it because since I really like Monster Hunter World, it just was like, thank you for getting me a gift that wasn't just like a standard Merry Christmas or, oh, here's $100 to go spend on something. It was something that they knew I enjoyed and knew that I would really super appreciate.
Okay,
Do you believe? Sorry, Ziki, go.
Another hypothetical. We're dating again. We go out on a date.
Okay.
And we're drinking, right? I come over to your place, dude, and that statue's there, and I knock that bitch over, and the shit breaks in half. But it's all on accident. On accident, though.
It was
Like
an
I didn't mean
accident.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be very upset, but I guess if it was an accident, I'd have to be like, okay, I guess. I mean, I'm really upset with you. Maybe you can leave, but you could text me later.
Oh.
Fuck that! The bitch is paying for it.
Yeah, well, I really like it. It's not really breakable because it's kind of flexible. I mean, if it was an accident, like genuinely, because we're both
Genuinely.
drunk, right? We're both drunk.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
drunk. Drunk me is really nice. I probably wouldn't even care.
Mm.
So, I mean,
Find
I'd be
out
upset, but I don't think I'd get so mad to where I'd like kick you out or be like,
Mm.
get out of my house.
But then the next morning,
Yeah. What
But
about
when I
next
wake
morning?
up and I'm
Dude,
sober and
Yeah.
I see this on the ground.
Then the next morning you find out he was just jealous that you had it and he didn't have the statues. So he just fucking knocked it off the shelf.
I might be a little mad. I might be a little
Yeah.
Eat
mad.
the broken
Okay.
pieces at him.
all right. Any other questions?
Yeah, when you came in here, you said you were watching the stream the whole time, right?
Yes.
What 3 people from the stream today would you not want to go against on the Lover host?
Literally all of them. I was thinking that the whole time. They all had such well-prepared answers. And I'm like, oh shit. Like they're so good.
Wait, Chris,
there
are you
was-
talking about the
I'm
interviews?
at the panel. Yeah, I'm at the panel. I
From
apologize.
in this
Oh, the
room
panel.
right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
the panel.
oh, sorry,
I
I'm so
apologize. I should
sorry.
have elaborated. Yeah. The
I
panel.
guess
I don't recognize my
Wait,
All
don't take it
interviews-
back. We're good. We're fine.
You're right. All interviews have been wonderful.
All of us are
today.
good.
You're
We're all
right.
good.
Yeah, all the interviews have been great. So you mean like who I'm afraid of, who I think is like
Yeah.
best
Yeah, the panels
competition?
throughout the entire day. I know some
Oh
people
my
left, so if
gosh.
you remembered them.
Oh no, that ominous stare.
Oh, I feel like my eyelashes are gonna fall off.
Okay,
They're
I'm
like
sweating
fucking
now.
psycho.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely Ziggy's kind of scary. I'll say that. I think Caprice
Really?
too. I know Caprice has been on the show many times, and I would be very scared.
But
go
see, she
against-
still hasn't found love, so what are you afraid of?
She's so funny. I'm like, I can't compete with
I have
that.
substance when I go on the show, Abby.
You do. You do. I'm just saying, she wouldn't beat you out for the love part, but she would attack you.
Oh no, yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, and I definitely Athnessa as well too, because I know you're both super pretty, and I'm like, well, if they can, if I'm going against them, maybe I'll just like shy away a bit, but I don't know. I guess if I'm in, competition's on, so maybe I won't hold back.
Okay.
Maybe something will change.
Okay.
Okay.
No one ever tells me I'm super pretty.
Zach, I think
Just
you are.
intimidated her, Zach.
Zach, I
Super
think you're
pretty.
super pretty.
I think you're super pretty too, Doc.
Thank you. Olga, any other questions or no? Are we good? We're good? Okay. Olga, thank you so much for coming on, my friend.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Thank you so
Where
much.
can they find you on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to shout out?
My Instagram. Well, all of my names are different. I'll tell you my Twitch. It's 0L_GA. That would be my best one. My Instagram is just X0LGERX. So unfortunately, I don't have all the same, but that would be my Instagram and then also my Twitch.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming on, Olga.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you so much. You guys have a good day.
Olga.
Have a
good
great
day
day.
as well.
Thank you, Olga.
Thank you.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Zach looks like
Bye,
his
Olga.
own dad.
What?
What?